Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you the best Diana one-shot carry build here in Season 13. You can go for Electrocute or Conqueror. I think Conqueror is a lot safer because if you do want to flex back into a tankier build with Jack-Show or Demonic or even Sunfire, you can. If you have Electrocute and you start building those items, you're kind of screwed. So once again, Conqueror, Triumph with Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Absolute Gathering, Attack Speed, AP, and Armor. It's a little strange to see Absolute and Gathering on Diana. However, it is insanely strong because she has super high AP scalings across the board. She has 70% on Q, 45% on W, 50% on her E, and then she has 75% on her R. Super high. Plus her R does an insane amount of extra damage the more AP you have. Having more AP lets you absolutely chunk. If you lack a frontline, if they have double tank frontline and you don't have a frontline whatsoever, you should play with Demonic, but we'll be fine. We have Yasuo, me, Nami. They don't have a proper tank. This is a perfect type of game to play this. This build is reliant on Darksil and Mej in the same way that an Evelynn would be. So first back is going to be Boots into Darksil to get things rolling. Then it's going to be Rocket Belt into Rabadon. And we can carry from there. On Diana, you're highly mobile in your ganks, so when you know something's gonna work and you go for it, it's gonna be a kill. It's just a matter of, are you going to ganks where you don't think you can get a kill or not? Because you have 2 dashes pre-6, which is kind of crazy, as long as you land your Q. You can even E to the target before your Q technically lands. As long as it lands, you get the full E refresh. Cast mid against Kata, hopefully she goes AD. I wait to use my W for a moment because I'm trying to spread out the attack speed on my passive. That's what allows Diana to clear so quickly. Could go mid-level 3 here. It's kind of awkward on Diana, though. Every time you use an ability for the next 3 seconds, you get a bunch of extra attack speed, and every third auto attack does extra damage. And specifically, it does 300% extra damage against monsters. The only reason why she's a viable jungler. That extra damage. We hit with a Q, then we look at this right when it's about to fade, then we use our E into a W. We get to block pretty much 2 auto attacks as long as we time it properly. If you E late, once your Q Moonlight has worn off, then you'll put your E on full cooldown, which is 20 seconds. It's really bad having to wait that long. If you do get a leash, you should be able to do roughly kind of 315s, 311, 315 full clears. We did a 311 because we have it semi-optimized. Silas is low. I should be able to solo Master Yi. Or close to it at least. Close enough. We'll be missing a big chunk of health most likely. So, ooh, he might have actually started topside. Might have actually started top. His Krugs are missing. Throw out a Q, hit him with an EW. Finish him off, we'll flash out. He thought he could kill us underneath turret. We had too much HP. Plus W shield on Diana is nasty. 96 shield early on. I don't know where the Master Yi is, so I'm going to reset. I don't want to go fight for Scuttle with half HP. It's a huge no-no to do. Got Boots, Darksil. Even if you don't get a kill after your full clear, you can afford Boots and Darksil. Since we did get a kill, we could also get an Amp Tome, which is cool. We'll go straight into Rocket Belt, and then I'll get tier 2 boots. Hopefully we can get Mej, and then even delay tier 2 boots from there, because Mej gives 10% movement speed if it's 10 stack or more. Then Rabadon. The only time you go Shadow Flame before Rabadon is if you don't have your Darksil or Mej stacked. In which case, Shadow Flame's a bit higher value for the gold. The bot lane's looking highly gankable. Probably should have just gone for that first. In fact, I'll head over there right now. Finish them off. I'm assuming this isn't warded because this is a super late gank. AMF. I E'd right before the snare went off. Perhaps I should have waited. I don't know. Caitlyn should have just flashed auto the Senna there because she doesn't have flash. Kata. Ooh, Kata's got a double. Hopefully I get the assist. Hey, MF, QEW, and then I walk out. Very nice. We didn't get the Senna. That sucks. It is what it is, though. I really don't want to reset, even though I don't know where the Yi is. We're staying to help Caitlyn push so she can back. She's missing a lot of health and mana. She should just reset. This way, when the enemies come back to lane, she can come back fully fresh. Not sure who he is. I doubt he's going to be in my jungle, though. He isn't much of an invader. Diana's not an easy champion to kill. Even if she's low health, you have your W. Gives you absolute heaps of tankiness. She's one of the most broken junglers in the game. Even if her win rate and pick rate isn't necessarily top 5 or top 3, and in some elos not even top 10, her carry potential is nuts, man. Once you get the ball rolling on her with how much mobility she has, it's very, very, very hard to peel her off of a backline with her double dash. They have to have big CC like Fiddle Fear, Malzahar R, those type of things. They don't have that. Absolutely not. All their CC is skill shots, which don't even last a long time. Pretty good start. Level 6 with R. We don't want to back because we have our R up. Want to pull this towards my top lane. My top lane has massive prio. My mid lane is neutral right now a little bit. You could look for a gank with R. QEWR, pull him in. You get the pull. He also goes in and down he goes. Very nice. You also can R off my R. Yasuo top's not bad with something like a Diana jungle. He just needs to pull back a little bit. He's going to get Dragon out of this. Yeah, he's going to get Dragon. I can't stop him. I'm already on the other side of the map. I literally can't walk here in time to stop this. So instead, we'll stay and get some plates. It's the best thing we can do with the current situation. This is one of the most challenging dragons to take, though. Ocean Dragon is such a pain. Every auto attack slows you, and each auto hurts quite a bit, so it's the hardest one to take when enemies are messing with you. Holds you still. I don't necessarily have camps up. I'm low and I have a lot of gold. Might as well reset and buy a huge chunk of rocket belts. Oh, can't. I guess that's fine. I don't need anything else. Trying to decide if I wanted to go Blasting Wand or maybe Amp Tome into tier 2 boots, but I don't really need tier 2 boots. Diana has decent base movement speed at 345. 345's up there. Moving 370 passively. Pretty good. Go bot lane here. It looks gankable. It's amazing how healthy Diana farms. Just, you don't really lose any AP on her. I mean, any HP. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't see me because this is control warded. I just need my bot laners to stay alive. Pull them both in with my R. Couldn't quite get the MF. She doesn't have boots, so she can probably outrun me. My bot lane needed to just stay alive. Master Yi's top side. I'll chase her all the way back, so I can take her camps. She's literally dead. She shouldn't have turned. She wasn't expecting me to have flash there. She was being greedy, trying to stop me from taking his blue. Oh, full reset. Nice, buddy. I was attacking him, then he turns. Man, the jungle monster behavior can be semi-erratic. 2 control words, no way. I need to take both of these. If I leave these up, it's going to let their bot lane play super aggressive. Main thing is my bot lane needed to back up, calm down. I didn't need them. All they had to do was stay alive. Don't even hit the enemies, and I could have killed both MF and Senna solo. I think I got the MFR as well. We have the Dark Seal rolling. It's more important than ever to stay alive. Don't take a dumb fight just for the sake of taking a fight, and we'll play for dragons. You shouldn't be able to get any more dragons at this point because we have a huge gold lead. If I show up, he can't do it. I'll stay bot lane even though my top camps are up because my R is about to be up. Diana has lots of AoE with her Q, W, and R. Looking for the bot lane ganks is good. Q max, W max second, E max last. You want to get as close as you can. Your Q's easier to land the closer you are because it's not so curved. And then I miss it anyways. I'm not even going to R for this chick. Yeah, down you go, buddy. I still have my R as well. I'm gonna pressure him with my autos to get him to use his Q. Didn't use my R again. For those of you wondering why, Diana R pulls and then after 2 seconds it does damage. So if I were to R him there, he could time his Q and basically block all the damage. Oh, I just wasted. Oof. So yeah, R'ing him early there would have been bad. I had to just pressure him with autos and my damage instead to get him to use his Q. And sure enough, he dies. He doesn't have the damage output. Plus Nami had her heal. Katarina is going AD. Cass is doing quite well for himself. She's having some trouble. Is this worded? Got him with the... Ooh, can't get him with the E. I'll chase him, but she should just go for the turret. She's not really going to be able to help me here, I don't think. He took me with him. That's kind of cool. Pull him back in. He's hyper slowed now. He's actually going to die off that. Your R has more range than your auto, so if you can still reach them with your autos when you're chasing, a lot of the times you'll use your R as like an auto reset to where you'll auto then R when you can no longer reach them with your autos, and then it pulls them back into you to keep auto attacking, kind of like we did there. And it goes without saying, you should always stagger your E on champions. Don't waste your second E unless you can't reach them with your autos, because if you just waste it and put it on full cooldown, you're going to set yourself up to die and lose all of your stacks. These guys are probably going to FF15, I'd imagine. Our Yasuo top has been incredibly oppressive. Our bot lane's been a wash. MF's ahead say yes, even though she has 3 deaths. Mid lane slightly behind. As long as I stay alive, we win. Rocket Belt into the mesh here. If you don't have a 10 stack Dark Seal, just go for tier 2 boots. You can leave your Dark Seal as is. Shadow Flame into Raba. Since I have mesh, now we'll go tier 2 boots into Raba or just raw into Rabadon. We're moving 407. That's faster than most champions with tier 2 boots can move. We don't even have tier 2s. That's all from the mesh's movement speed. We're past the point of the game where you set up linear full clears over and over. So when my Raptors are up, I'll go for those, look for a gank. I'm fed. We don't need to stay in our jungle forever and farm at this point. Got her with my smite. I feel like she's trying to bait me. She did a bad job of it. A little worried I was going to die there, but no one was even there to help her. She thought she could do something. My R is up. My teammates are semi nearby. Nice. Get the speed up. QEW. Smite him. Walk him down. QE. I still have my R. There it is. And down they go. Dude, that Sylas is crazy tanky. He has some magic resist and a bit of HP. He is hecka tanky, man. We need to go for Dragon now. Shouldn't be looking for more kills. We already have a gold lead. We don't need more kills. We need objectives. Because if I die once, I get 1,000 gold. If Yasuo dies once, they get 900 gold. They're already back in the game if me and Yasuo both die once. He's going to take a super early inhib. That's actually too early. Shouldn't be taking inhibs pre 19-minute mark. He's about to give them shutdown gold as well. Cass could probably close in on that. Oh, yeah. Yasuo did the classic Yasuo thing, throwing away shutdown gold. 900 gold to MF, that's bad. There's no dragons, no heralds. My R's on cooldown. It's fine to farm right now. There's nothing to really look for. This is when farming is perfectly fine in the mid game. Nothing else to do. If my R was up, I could hover my bot lane here. That would be a better option if I'm on the other side of the map. And ping out where the enemies are. They can decide what they want to do with that information. They backed off. Very good. It's a good decision. Cass, big wave topside. Someone should grab that for sure. Going over walls is so much fun, not having to walk all the way around. And our red jungle item is all the way finished. Now we have a bit of extra true damage and also have a slow on top of that. We're gonna walk out of Rocket Belt QEW. QEW, smite, down she goes. I still have my R as well. Oh, I need something to jump to. Wait, why is Master Yi here? Oh my goodness. But why was Master Yi there for real? I was trying to escape to Gromp, but Yi's on it. Good thing my bot lane was there. I was about to throw 1,000 shutdown gold and also lose. Or I should say donate 1,000 shutdown gold, and I was also going to lose 10 Mej. It's time to recall. We'll grab Sorix into Raba. Sheesh, that was wild. I think MF had heal. I don't remember if she flashed, but she healed, maybe used Gale Force, because I almost killed her underneath her turret. Solid. There's no way to escape a Rocket Belt Diana. Like you saw with the Senna. She could not get away, even with her massive invis speed up. Go ahead and push mid here. The build's pretty much done. All we need is Rabadon. From there, it's all situational. You can pick up Azanias. If you need survivability, Void Staff for penetration. You can go for even Nashers if they have someone really tanky that you need to auto a lot. It's basically just an Evelynn build that takes Conquer. Same exact items. Poor Master Yi. That was his 3 abilities. I still have my second E as well. He hasn't finished his jungle item yet. I'm not letting him get his CS. These guys do not want to give up. I'm surprised because it's really late at night. A lot of times people give up early when it's super late. Must be one person voting no. We're going to keep walking from camp to camp, taking all the CS, trying not to die, and taking every dragon as they spawn. We really need to avoid weird dive situations where we don't know where all the enemies are. They're going to come back into this game a little bit since my team took inhib so early. QEWR. I'm going to Rocket Belt out. Don't feel like dying. I'm taking like 8 turret shots. Dragon's up in 50. Might be able to end here. He also uses his Herald. Don't have the minions here to do it. Follow the Yasuo. He knows the way. That's GG's, I think. If we end here at pre-20, I'll do a part 2. Down goes Senna. And down goes Cass. Yep. That was a very close game. I will see you guys in part 2. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. Diana, AP Nuke, up against Namumu Jungle. Still a decent game to run it since we have a set and a cast. Our front line's pretty big and juicy. They also have a few squishy targets. They have the Irelia, Jhin, GP, and Brand. So we have a few different people to look for in a fight. Should be a lot of fun. I kind of want to invade and kill a Mumu. I would step up for this. I don't want to die though, just in case they're semi-stacked in there. I'm assuming Amumu's going to start bot lane for best leash possible. There's also the misconception that Amumu needs blue buff. He really doesn't. The only jungler that needs blue buff is Karthus. And even then, as long as he lays off his E-spam, he can still make it work. So what I want to do here, since he's such a weak soloist, is do red buff into Krugs, Raps into an invade. That way we can kill him on his 5th camp and take his red buff as well. We can take double scuttle off. That will be in a really, really good spot. Pop this plant. Very nice. I doubt they would invade. It looks like they accidentally took too many ignites. Jhin and Brand both took ignite, which is weird because our team has minimal self-healing. It's only the Swain that has a lot of self-healing here. Go ahead and smite this. I don't want to sit there forever. I'm on cooldowns anyway, so finishing it off with autos would be a pain. Auto Q, let it hit me once. I want to stretch out my passive a little bit there. You can only really use your W once per camp anyways, like you see. So me waiting a second to use W there doesn't really hurt us at all. It just extended how much attack speed we had by spacing it out a bit. Now if W cooldown was shorter, it would be a different story. The thing is, the cooldown's so long early on. Pull this out a little bit. Don't want to stand there and get mulched by those. And now we can look for our invade. You don't need blue buff on Diana. Like I said, the only jungler that kind of needs blue buff is Karthus. And Hecarim, I guess. I forgot about Hecarim. Karthus and Hecarim. Top lane gankable. I could head straight there. Probably get a kill. Mid lane, probably not going to kill because Cass is weak early on. He is not on it. Yeah, he's not on these. He's probably finishing up his Raptors. Oh no, he's bot side. What a butthole. What an absolute stinker. He loses his red buff. This is why you don't 3-camp clear and then gank the same side you started on, because then you risk losing your jungle if the enemy jungler is paying attention like I am here. Yeah, I would have obviously preferred to kill him on his red buff and take his red. It is what it is. Well, sometimes you're not going to get the kill. Did Diana reset? I don't know. Or not Diana, but the Irelia. I'm assuming Irelia reset. It's really messing up my clear. What a rude dude. I really wanted to gank her. Now it kind of feels like there's nothing to gank. Hey, friend. He does not win this fight at all. That was an amazing flash on my part. 10 out of 10 would do again. It would have actually been good if I went over the wall instead of the wrong side of the wall. Really bad start for us. Everything that went wrong in a way kind of did. We still get our ideal back though. We get the boots, Darksil. Starting to... We'll be ready to stack up here in a moment. Set put himself in quite the situation there. Super low on health. He didn't actually reset. And yep, down he goes. Big surprise. Even if I passed straight there, I wouldn't have gotten there in time with the way he played that. He set himself up to die. These laners are playing with zero regard of where the junglers are. Neither team seems to really care where the jungler's at. Use my W for more attack speed. Want to break the ward. So we do get double scuttle after all. At the cost of having less overall CS, I suppose. It really has double set CS. She also has a kill. A little nervous to gank her because if she hits 6 right when we gank, she could kill us both. Alright, I'll head back over bot. These guys are low. Swain's 100% dead. Dude. They just do not care about getting ganked. Swain steps up by himself 1 versus 2. Not sure. Yeah, I think Amumu saw me there. That sucks. I don't think this is warded though. Let's see how much they're paying attention. QEW. I had to use my second E early because I didn't want him to stun me. Finish him off with my Q. And the game is starting to turn around. Making the right decisions eventually pans out sometimes. Sometimes, dude. Game is relatively close. Trying to help him push wave so he can spend gold, get health mana back because he's missing a big chunk, and I also want the enemies to miss a lot of CS. Got 4 Darksil stacks, very, very nice. Come back and get a Hextech Alternator or one of these. I'll just get one of these plus Ruby. You never know when you'll be able to actually afford Blasting Wand in the early game. It's an expensive item to buy all at once. My set's about to get dove. It's a question of am I going to get there in time? I believe so. He has his R now as well, so as long as he waits till she hits him and then he uses his CC, he can get the turret to do the work for him. Oh, wow. Mumu just got my blue buff. Yeah, Irelia's following, I see. What a bait. What a move. I messed up my Q. I don't think we can really fight this. Seems like a really bad idea. Q into E. He pulls her away from me. I EW on top. Get the kill. Nice, nice, nice. Moon was going to be on his Krugs and Raps. He didn't want to reset. He's being a greedy little butthole. Hey, friend. Hey, you can't fight me. I'm surprised he actually went into my jungle. That's so risky for him. If I'd hit it from a slightly different angle, he would have been toasted and roasted. Set's Ignite pulled through there on that Irelia fight. I would like to get bot lane here. Maybe I can do something mid. I don't know what's warded and what's not. The way GP's positioning, though, it kind of seems like he has wards, or he's that scared. Well, this doesn't seem to be warded. Oh. It might actually be good that he warded it, because now when I walk around it, he'll feel safe, because he's like, oh, I have a ward down, though. We go all the way around the ward. I hate playing against GPs, because they get the place so safe. Auto attack R. Auto attack into E. Notice how I saved my second E for as long as possible until he's out of my auto attack range, because if you use it too early and then they flash away, all of a sudden you can't hit them anymore. Yeah, I really don't like GP, man. That champ's super overtuned. I'm going to break up my full clear here. We got Dark Seal rolling. We're level 6 and up. We don't have to continuously full clear. Take Raps into my red buff. Hoping Amumu's not here. I might be able to escape over the wall if he is. Draven has some Adoration stacks. Keep an eye on this fight. My abilities are on cooldown. Jin's very, very low. Jin's gonna stay. Jin's gonna stay. Never mind. Minions are dead. Should have specified he's gonna stay for minions after both the laners were dead. Oh, dude. That's the ultimate sin. He's like, oh, the laners are dead. I can farm. Classic laner mentality. No respect for the jungler. Q into EW. Down he goes. We have the cutoff angle. I had my flash as well if we really needed it. It's time to reset. I could push straight into mesh here and be ultra greedy. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I need to punish these kids. I'm going to punish them. Used to be such a good insult back in Halo 2 days of Xbox Live. Being a little kid and calling people kids, it felt good, but now it just feels kind of weird as an adult. But anyways, I'm going to spank these kids. Coming for Irelia. GP's low. I can kill Irelia. Set has Ignite. He has R. It's doable. But is it warded? It is warded. Imagine that. Irelia goes in anyways. She's not paying attention. I land EQW into R. I kind of pulled her out of the set thing. But what are you going to do? And nice. We get the Mej stacks. Game's over. We just won. From somebody who's very experienced with keeping Mej up. Or at least I would like to think so. I'm not going to die at this point. I'm closest to Herald here. Also, Dragon isn't up. Might as well take this. If Herald was down, Dragon was down, I would go into his jungle and take his camps while he was dead and respawning. He just spawned in. Amazing for shredding Heralds and Dragons. She's good at shredding everything, honestly, since her third hit is AoE damage, whether it's a Raptors or a single target. It's a little risky if Moo has R here. I just can't believe how safe GP's playing, dude. I can see why he has no CS. Wow, he actually burned smite on that. How is he going to get red buff now? He doesn't even have the items to fight me, and he just did that. What a butthole. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Holy crap. I saw the Amumu flash in the fog of war. I was literally gonna die there and lose all my mesh. That would have been outrageously game altering. I'll go top again, my R's up. Holy crap. The auto chunks. Aurelia's dead. Just gotta land the QEW. Smite her down. I'll pull you in, buddy. I'll give you a little hug. Down you go. I'll stand here and tank for him. Oh, nice. He pulls her out. Down he goes. Very nice. Really solid set R, I'd say. Stand off to the left side of the wave. Q through. Trying to push the wave without stealing every single minion. Stealing as few as possible while still pushing it, at least. We can go in for Rocket Belt. Get tier 2 boots. Merc Treads would be really good here. I think I can make do without, however. From here, we should push for Rabadon. Kind of want to get Zhonya's for some reason, though. To dodge a Brand Stun or an Amumu Q that's going to land if I don't have something to jump to. I really should just go for Rabadon, though. Ultimate Hunter's tempting on Diana. Having the Conqueror gives you the flexibility to build whatever you need to build if the game starts to go bad and you need a front line. GP's playing outrageously safe. Their whole team's kind of missing right now as well. I'll then smite that for the heal. I didn't really know where his teammates were, so I wasn't looking to all in that to the death. Certainly could have. Just didn't know where Bran was at. Hey, buddy. Down you go. Hey, buddy. Down you go. And this is the point of no return on Mej Diana. When you're big enough to one-tap people with a QEW. Whew, man. It is real fun. I will say, I think I do prefer full EP Gragas right now. I had a really good time on that. I want to play some more of it. This is close, though. This is a close second for me. I'm going to walk him back. Jungler's dead. His support's dead. There's nothing he can really pressure us with at this exact moment. And Mumu. I'll attack Q. Attacking the E. Down you go. We have the Conquer, so we're getting a bunch of extra stats off that right now. We were getting over 40 AP there. Spicy. I don't really want to fight this. At least not like this. I'm going to smite her, slow her down a bit. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Hit her with the Q, I'll run away. So for those of you wondering why was that fight so hard with Irelia, she already had her Conquer full stacked. I believe she had her Fervor full stacked as well, making her super hard to fight. Plus I didn't have my R to really slow down her auto attacks. At least we didn't die. I'll be back in here in a moment. You know, I don't think there's a single jungler that can clear as fast as Diana. I can't think of one. Hecarim's close. That's only because of how fast he moves. He can't really clear at this speed, though. Just a few autos. Jumping from camp to camp. The Diana special. Oh, wait. Oh, Jin's just kind of setting up defensive stuff on Dragon, I guess. For a second, I thought he was starting it. Level 12. Yeah, this is safe. We win this fight. We're going to Rocket Belt into him. QEW. Oh, never mind. He's got his stupid stuff everywhere. Checking the bush, I didn't want to walk into a brand. I could probably just go in and kill Brand there. I'm a little hesitant though, because we don't need to. There's a risk associated if a Mumu's nearby, or if Irelia is. Getting the kill on them won't change the game at all, but me dying certainly would. I would sure love to kill them though. I really, really want to. No idea. I'll stand here and tank that last shot. And somehow my mid laner almost died there. Oh, GP hit the barrel, down he goes. That was an interesting little dive. It's kind of messy. I don't know what happened. Maybe they had flashes or something up. Can I get Rabadon here? Souls for 300. Yeah, I can get Rabadon sick. I'll sell the Amp Tome. It's worth it. We are at now, instead of 400 AP, nearly 400, we're at 530. Rabadon's nasty with Mej. Sheesh. And Absolute Focus, Gathering Storm are going to give us more AP from here. Literally the best scaling carry Diana build. If you're behind, you should certainly go for things like Demonic and Sunfire instead, though. Or if you're the only frontline on your team, going full AP nuke. If they have a magic resist tank like a Mumu's bad. We can force fights all day long. Now with the Rabadon, this power spike is super hard to beat. Use my ability for the attack speed. I want to break the ward faster. She's dead. Rocket Belt, QE. Auto her down. Didn't even need to use R there. Holy my dude, the Herald is hauling. My shield is giving so much. It's literally over a 500 shield. It got so much AP. Red jungle items finished. Nobody in this bush. What are you doing, my dude? Oh, I'm kind of low. Good thing I got my W. I should have just used my R instead of burning flash there. R is a way longer cooldown than flashes. Is this up? Nope. Down he goes. He almost killed me there. He flashed Gale Forest, autoed me. Oh, that was close. That would have been 1,000 gold for him as well. Where do we go from here? I don't need to reset. I can get back all my health from the jungle. I can rip through my camps without actually taking any damage. Getting creep blocked a little bit. The only reason why I wouldn't back is that, first of all, I know I can heal. All my camps are spawning in. I can stay on the map. If I could actually get something good, but I can't. The only item I'd want from here is possibly Banshee's, Void Staff, Zanya's. I don't need Shadow Flame because I'm going to go for a Void Staff. Shadow Flame is more of a second item purchase, third item purchase at the latest. It'd be a little late in the game to get it right now with the type of items I have. Go for the Irelia. They're really trying to stay in this game right now. Oh, I put my E on full cooldown. That's bad. Hey, Irelia. If my E was up, I would look for that fight there, but it's not. Where did she go? Did she go mid lane? I thought she would be over here. I can team fight. I can split. I'd rather team fight with the R AoE. I should have R'd sooner. I kind of thought I didn't need to R, and then sure enough, he had flash. Unfortunate. God, I rally with the Q. There goes your health. Oh, man. I kind of want to go Lichbane for the burst. Can't afford it, though. What a scam. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. I did not see that one coming. At least we got the Amumu R. Hopefully my teammate can win the fight from there. I'll go for Void Staff. Deal with the Amumu. The thing is, I can't Zhonya's when he's hard CCing me anyways. And if he hits me with a Q and then I like have Banshees or something, then he'll just use R. I can't really outplay Amumu with Banshees or Zhonya's necessarily. I could just go back to splitting potentially, since none of them can match me in a split and their team lacks mobility. The only way they could run me down is if GP hits me with R and Jinland Snare. Show up for Dragon Fight here. R should be doing roughly 655 if I hit one person. If I hit their whole team, my R will do well over 1300 damage. Whew, 1600 against monsters. Holy fudge muffins. Can you actually not reach it from here? What in the world? How? It's literally on it. I don't know. It's literally touching the dragon. No way. It's a Diana scam. Red doesn't want you jumping to dragons from the back like Xin Zhao does with his W. We're 4 levels up on Amumu with double the CS. I wish we were a little higher up than that. There you go, Amumu. He already got his red buff. I might be able to solo Baron if I had a Rift Maker. I need some form of self-healing if I'm going to do it. Because I have the damage output. 300% extra damage. Irelia has a bit of HP. Yeah, wow. She was up really far. She was hoping we would try to take Baron or stay mid so she could stay top and go for a turret. Gonna absolutely take Baron here. If I have someone tanking it for me, I could take it super fast. That turret has 1 hit left. Brand drops the damage. Walk out into him, QEW. This Brand slow is absurd. Hey, Amumu. I'm not gonna arm to save cast. It's not worth it to me. I would. Oh, he died. Set grabbed his like missing corpse because he was dead and flew through the air. Freaking pelican. Oh man, should be able to get this inhib and possibly bot inhib as well if we have the minions to do so. Oh, yeah, we can't. Taking too much damage. Jin's doing a lot. Down you go, buddy. He blocks. He's blocking for something. I think he was trying to block for the Amumu, which is probably the right play. I want to get my health. Ooh, why is he? What is he doing? That's actually going to keep bouncing to me over and over. Holy crap. The Brand R is going to solo kill me if it keeps landing. I could go for Lichbane. That would be interesting. Demonic would by far be the safest thing I could go for from here for the massive amounts of HP. I have a little bit of HP in my build as well. It wouldn't be horrible. Wait, why is... These guys are in spots where I'm not expecting them to be. I want to take the monster camp, but then there's a random champion hovering, and that's it. They quit. Really awkward fights with how they're positioning. All in all, though, they realized can't really beat a full stack mesh champ. Let's look at damage dealt, damage taken. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we have the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, medium, and for runes, high value. All in all, full AP nuke Diana, definitely strong once you get the ball rolling. I still recommend going Conqueror so you can flex back more into things like Jak'Sho or Sunfire if you start falling behind early. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.